Hi, welcome to OverRHeads. I'm Ash, joined by Josh and Matt. We don't know how it's going to go because we're fucking third time. It's flipping, keeps crashing. But yeah, teams this weekend. You two
I
ain't
don't know
looking.
about teams. You need to buy yourself a new fucking laptop for a start.
No, fuck that. It is going in the trash. It's fucking going in the trash in a minute. It fucking carries on.
I thought you went again.
Actually, you can have it. You can have it for your team if you want. Because that's the way your team's going.
Don't start.
Come on then, run down your team again and why you're very disappointed now.
So we are the Trash All-Stars, the A-team. We have myself as captain on Tyranids, Josh stepping up to vice-captain on Imperial Guard due to Ben's absence. Then we have Alex on Care Space Marines, another Alex on Necrons, who will be his first event ever. So that'll be an interesting trial by fire for him. And Jono on Death Guard. So we've got one member who has not played an event at all, and two members who have not played a 5-man teams event before. So it's going to be very much a interesting and fun weekend for us.
I think it's more Ben's incompetence above anything else. I didn't realise it was working.
I mean, I'm just glad he figured that out, before Sunday, before yesterday, because if he'd found out for Friday night or something, we would have been fucked.
We already are fucked, Matt.
We would have literally had to find someone who can play Drukhari with his random ass void bomber list, which is no one in the country. Suddenly get him involved.
There's a way, and I'd find a way. Or we just send someone in Ben's place to go to work.
That would literally be easier.
Yeah. We'll dress Krista up as Ben. Problem solved.
I mean, it's not hard with the hair now.
Exactly, yeah. Halfway there, basically.
Just throw some Crocs on her.
Yeah, as long as she doesn't stand on any drains, she'll be fine.
What about the Croc situation?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. But yeah, this team is left something to be desired.
Good old Trash All-Stars all falling apart before the event's even started.
I think falling apart's an understatement.
That's what we like to hear.
We've gone from the penultimate team imaginable to this.
In the gutter.
It'll be fun.
It's gone from, we're going to go take this serious to now, we'll just turn up and have fun. Josh, don't know what fun is.
I think we're just going to take a leaf out of your book, Ash, and then just randomly draw pairings out of a hat and just go with it that way.
That is one of our tactics. That is one of our tactics for this weekend. We're going to see how the first 3 games go. You're going to go what?
My tactics is get Ash to drive me to and from the hotel so I can get absolutely smashed.
I can already see after Saturday.
The only way to save this weekend.
Josh.
So what you're doing is taking a leaf out of Tom's book and getting your opponents plastered. Yes. And then that way you get best sporting.
Not just this, I've got to do it for the whole team.
Easy enough.
I'm going in on steroids.
Just like deep strike your Quillans down, win 20-0, get the game done in 10 minutes, and you can get the rounds in for the next 2 hours of everyone else.
Right, listen. If I do 20-0 every one of my games, there's a higher possibility Alex and Jono are going to get 20-0'd. Every day. So we're at a 40-point deficit. You've got to pull your finger out and get at least 10.
Oh, I should be.
Alex needs to pull his finger out and get a 20 to draw the round.
But basically, my parents are going to have to be on fire to get us 3. I mean, I need 11 points, you need 20, and Alex needs 20, and then we're fine. Just cruise through the rounds by a point each. We're great.
Win by just.
I'm not sure if they got the 5-point differential in this event. They probably do.
I'm going to call it now. It'll be a trash off.
I want to call it now. Come Saturday night, you two are going to be messaging me like, Ash, have you got any rum in your room? Because I fucking need it.
It'll be before Saturday night.
I intend to start drinking on the way down and stop drinking on the way back.
Fucking hell.
It's the only way.
Yeah. So that's our team. How's your team, Ash?
Yeah, our team's fine.
So you've had no drops, no?
Well, no drops.
No one pull out.
No one pull out. All the lists have gone in fine.
Same team.
We've had discussions about a list. We've submitted a list. We're all ready. Our discussions now. Our prior discussion now is: are we wearing shit shirts or not? That's our priority discussion now. We've got none of this drama.
We know what the answer should be.
I mean, me and Jed are both saying yeah, and the others are a bit undecided.
You and Jed are saying yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'll probably just wear mine anyway. So look at it.
You know what you want to do? You want to all go in them condom suits. And become the Tinky Winkies.
No, we're
there's so much space.
We are going to have to pull our finger out and make We Are the All Stars this weekend. We're going to have to carry you again.
Fucking, I'm going to need carrying it, it's right.
No, but our team is obviously me on the Nids. We've got Tom on World Eaters, Jed on the Orcs, Ash Fawn on Dark Angels, and Brant on Chaos Knights. So,
not bad.
Bit of a mix, nice mix, and yeah.
Exactly the same as your last team's event with them 5.
No,
I think
Brant on Custodes.
Brant was on Custodes, weren't? Yeah, I think Brant was on Custodes. Right.
Otherwise, the same.
Me, Jed, and Tom were definitely the same. Ash would have been on Dark Angels as well. Yes, I think Brant. I think he was just on his Custodes because they was really good then. So.
Yeah, so you're a well-oiled machine that knows what they're doing.
Yep, we've got 3 tactics as well to pull from. So we've got a matrix planned out. Well, Brant did his matrix, so we've got that to look at. Yeah, we're no dramas in our group at all.
I had a matrix.
You lucky bastard.
You had a matrix?
Yes, we had a matrix.
I had a matrix well planned out.
Someone fucked it up for us all.
They got so many changes in player personnel that I was like, they ain't doing this anymore. Yeah, the kicker was the Necron list, just trying to make that work. I had to basically fundamentally change my list as Tyranids because my role was no longer available. So, unfortunately, it meant that the Swarm Lord Tyrant Guard combination has come out as much as I would have liked to have ran that, but it's not viable now.
I'm actually sad for you there because I messaged you about the 6 Tyrant Guard and you're like, well, I'm running 6, so I'm like, that's my answer right there. I'm fucking fine.
For the original role as admittedly first defender, I think I may have been quite a good shout, but now that I'm definitely no longer that, in like 90% of the time, it's not worth it.
Do you know what, Matt? I could screw your weekend up even more.
I doubt it.
And not give you that Broodlord.
That's how we can. That's definitely how we can.
He literally messaged me like, Ash, have you got a Broodlord I can borrow? I'm like, yes, I have.
Can I have it, please?
You may have it. It's sitting there. I'm looking at it right now. I'm sitting there, so I'll bring it. I will bring it.
Thank you.
So yeah, I won't fuck you up.
would if I was you.
Unless you repair with. Unless we pair each other like round one, you're like, we're not having it now.
Yeah, fucking take it. Yeah, you can have it after.
Alright, right. Hear us out. If we'd have a trash off.
If we have a trash off, I think me and Matt have to go into each other. Just for the nid off.
No, we did that in LGT. Let's not do that again.
No, this is different. This will be different now.
No,
our lists are still fairly similar.
I think it'll be fun. We've got to do a nid off.
No.
Yes.
Come on.
Nid off.
If everything goes to plan and the trash has a trash off, which team wins?
Our team. I'm putting it out there right now.
I think you do.
I'm putting it out there. I think we would. Because we've got first off, Tom will just get you all drunk straight away.
No, on a pure list by list basis, on player skill as well, I think your team beats us.
Just for Brant and Ash alone, I think.
No.
I don't know what Jed's list is. I know what the rest of them are.
I can't remember I can't remember what Jed's list is because he actually played 3 games. I think he played 3 games on Saturday. And I think he said he lost all 3 games, or he lost 2 of the games. And he's like, "I'm changing my list. I don't like it." Because that was, I think it was a very shooty list, and I think it's gone a bit different now. I can't remember what his list exactly was, but
you should just go full combat and join forces with World Eaters, so that if you need to, you can just push 2 heavy melee armies into someone. Go, do you want World Eaters or Orcs? They both do the same thing. Yeah. Pick your poison.
Kill. But yeah,
I think it'll be a close loss or a draw.
Unless we get an absolute blinder with pairings. But even then, I don't think it matters.
Assuming me and Alex both 20-0.
Yeah. No, we'll see. Because Jono's Death Guard list, a lot of people I've seen are really rating Death Guard at the minute in Teams format, with a build similar to what Jono's doing. So I'm very keen to see how he performs, because I imagine a lot of people will have planned that exact matchup. So Jono may find it more difficult than expected as a result. Or he might do better than expected because his Death Guard are much stronger. To give a quick summary, it's Mortarion, Rotigus, a load of Death Shroud Terminators. I think he's got 12, and supporting characters and supporting vehicles. Interestingly, no Plague Burst Callers, but he's gone full Terminators instead.
And Jono at the helm.
Pretty much. I do like the list. Just Mortarion and Rotigus by themselves.
Yeah. Well, when I went over to his table on Wednesday, and it was World Eaters versus Death Guard, and I just seen Angron in the centre of Jono's lines, surrounded by fucking Death Guard. I'm like, oh, he's in a bad place, isn't he? I think the game swiftly wraps up after that, by the sounds of it.
Angron's not killing that many guys.
No.
Not when you can do -1 weapon skill and -1 to hit, so he's hitting on 4s.
Yeah, that is true.
Angron hitting on 4s, poor boy.
Yeah.
Poor Angron. So have you got tactics for this weekend then? Or is that just completely out the window now?
It's mostly out the window now. So the original plan was that I was building very much a first defender list, particularly targeted at Imperial Guards, Sisters, Orcs, and GSC. So they were going to be the kind of favourable matchups for myself. Now that we have Jono and Necro and Alex, who are both wanting to be defenders, both by their playstyle. I'm no longer realistically a defender option. I still can be, and the thing is that we now have the option that any one of us could be defender. That there's no real strict 2 defenders, 2 attackers, 1 flex choice, which is what I normally do. We effectively have 5 defender style lists, very similar archetype across the board, that we're just going to take each matchup as it comes and see what the best slotting.
Yeah.
For instance, there's a few nuances to that, but yeah. As I was speaking to Josh on, when was it, Sunday morning, being like, I need to change my list. Do I do this or this?
No,
it was
yeah.
all very last minute. Yeah.
It was just fucking terrible.
It has a place if your team composition is well executed.
But it's not.
But yeah. It was just a balls to the wall Vanguard list with like 20 Gene Stealers, 12 Warriors, just melee everything.
Yeah. Especially on 2 of these boards now, it's just like, no,
yeah,
he just gets slapped.
The light board is a major problem for certain lists. And again, that's kind of why I like Tyrant Guard, because they can just sit there and be like, I'm not dying.
Not even the light board now, it's 3 and 5 in general.
Brand was saying to me about Tyrant Guard. He says 6 is too much. I says no, because you want to keep your Tyrant alive, because he just gives out so much good buffs. Like, he's important.
You got about it the wrong way already, Ash.
I want to keep him alive. I think
you don't want the Hive Tyrant, Swarm Lord.
You know, I'm going Tyrant because of the lethal hits and assaults. It fits my list.
But don't forget, Ash has got the Carnifex bomb. The Carnifex bomb with a Hive Tyrant next to it is fucking ace.
Because this Carnifex being led by Old One Eye, where you got the reroll hit rolls, and so
yeah.
And when you stack next to the lethal hits and like assault and all that shit, it's a good combo.
Yeah, even the Norn Emissary with his 2d6 blast shots, having lethals and assault, it's just his list is much more suited to Hive Tyrant, whereas mine would be Swarm Lord.
Go on then, tell me.
Tell you what.
When your team is getting chucked under the bus into guard every single game.
I think it'll be Jed, or it will just be Jed.
Incorrect.
I don't know, I'm not captain, so Brant's captain.
I think you should go into guard.
No. I could probably do guard. I could probably do them, but
I would actually agree, because your list does not care about Aquilons.
Yeah.
True.
They come down and flame you. Oh no!
I'll flame them back. that single pyrovore sitting there like, fuck you, boom, gone.
It's like the amount of toughness 10 plus wounds you've got on your list is ridiculous. It's like Kosher Stampede, but not.
What have I got? So I've got Norn, 18 wounds, toughness. So list properly is the Hive Tyrant, Old One Eye, 2 Carnifexes, combat Carnifexes with Crushing Claws, 2 units of 10 Hermigrants, 10 Gargoyles, a unit of 6 Tyrant Guard, 2 Exocrines, 2 Maleceptors, and a Norm Emissary, and a Pyrovore.
In Invasion Fleet, I would add as well.
In Invasion Fleet. And my list name is called Nom Nom Old One Eye Strikes.
Of course it is. But yeah, no.
Yeah, I mean, that has first defender written all over it.
And I've tested it out last week against Ben's fucking Jakari, and if it weren't for the fucking dice, I would have had him. Turn 3.
Ben needed to win that game after losing to Nids twice on the bounce.
Yeah, he said that to me. Yeah, my turn 3, I was ready to just go at him and win the game, and then my dice just said, nope, we're not playing no more. But yeah.
Yeah, no, I think you are first defender, and then your second option is probably a lot harder because I wouldn't have said you want Bran or Ash, the other Ash, but then Orcs and World Eaters as defender is a bit difficult because you can often build a list to just wipe them out. So it's I think your first defender, and then you kind of take it from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what board I want. Probably light or heavy. No, sorry, light or medium.
Yeah, you don't want heavy boards.
Yeah, I don't want it. It's the monsters that are getting them around, which should be a pain in the arse.
It's only really the centre that's a problem. It's just someone can. I think you struggle to get a monster in the centre hiding in the ruin because of the base size. Arcana effects might be able to do it, but then they stuck there. Where else is it going to go? But then again, you could potentially just hold it with Hormigans. So that's probably not too bad. But yeah, if you're first defender, you can pivot away from the heavy board, try and give it to either Jed or Tom.
Tom definitely needs the heavy board.
Yeah, he definitely
needs the heavy board. Jed could get away without having a heavy board because I think he's got 2 kill rigs in his list.
Let's have a look.
He's definitely got 2 kill rigs, maybe a truck or 2 trucks. Can't remember. Something like that.
Let's have a look. Right, Jed's Orc list. Here we go. It is Warhorde. Good. Beast Boss, War Boss, Zod, Gorg, Snagger. 10 Snagger Boys, Beast Snagger Boys. 10 Beast Snagger Boys. 3 trucks. 2 5-man flash kits. 10 Gretchen. 20 Gretchen. 10 Gretchen. 2 kill rigs. And then 2 10-man commandos and 2 5-man knobs. 2 Storm Boys. Yeah, that's quite good actually, I think. I mean, I've not played against Orcs for a while, so I'm not an aficionado by any means, but that just seems like a lot of stuff.
He sent. I'll see if I can find a picture. It is a lot. I think he sent a picture earlier, and we said that's a lot of models.
Yeah.
Let me.
It's just so much chaff. And then you got like the flash kits to back it up. 20. You got the 20 Gretchen with what's his name, Swordkorg, who makes them so fucking out.
That's how models he's got to run. Like everyone else finished deploying, he's got to be deployed for another 10 minutes. It's a lot of fucking models.
Yeah, put that man on the clock.
I intend to, don't worry. I intend to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that is interesting. The 20 commandos could just box someone in immediately if he goes first. Literally, just make him deploy the line, bank for going first, throw 20 commandos at your opponent, screen them out, push everything else into the middle. They spend a turn fighting to get out the commandos, and then he just hits them with everything during the Warg turn.
I think Jed always plans to go first anyway. I mean, don't every Orc player just plan to go first? Just put Eric on a line, boom.
We need to get Jed a monocle and a top hat.
I actually do have a top hat.
I'm not all he has a monocle and make him wear it.
I potentially might have a monocle as well.
That's it?
I potentially...
That and a shit shirt.
I potentially might have it. I've definitely got a top hat. Potentially might have a monocle as well.
Wah, baby.
Wah, baby. Come on, Josh. What's your list? Is it just standard, boring, normal stuff?
He's changed it.
He's what? He's what?
I know.
Is this because everyone's dropped out? It's like, fuck it, let me try something fun.
No, this was the plan all along. Now, with the changes to the table 3 and 5 being a lot more open, I've decided to go a bit more tank heavy.
Oh, shock. So you gone back to your old self? Just tanks.
No, it's a good mix. It's actually quite very, very, very balanced. So let me have a look. I can't actually remember what I've got myself now.
Wait, Josh, please tell me you submitted the right list this time.
I have checked. I did check. Right, so it all goes pretty similar for a start. Gauntlet Ghost, Lord Solar, a command squad. With a Foxcaster and a medic this time. Put the right one in. And then I've gone double tank commander this time. With multi-melters and demolisher cannons because, oh boy, them lethal hits smack. And ordered them myself as well, which is really nice. Then I've got 3 lots of catechans, 1 Cadian, and 1 infantry squad. So that's 50 bodies right there. A unit of Bulgarin, 2 Rust battle tanks with last cannons and plasma cannons. So all that reroll 1s and reroll hits on objectives is so nice. Then I've got a Rogal Dawn, because I can't leave home without any. I like them too much. And then I've got 2 units of Aquilons.
It's good. It's very good.
How many Bulgarin you taking?
Only 6.
The 6. So you're basically playing mini orcs with all them bodies.
Not really.
You said 50 flipping bodies.
They don't do anything.
They don't do anything.
Wow, true.
It's basically just 40 bodies to screen.
Cannon
30 screen
fodder.
bodies. 10 to go and stick in an objective. And 10 just babysit Lord Solar the entire game.
There.
But the Quilons, they're the things you got to worry about.
And all the tanks.
On all the tanks.
Yeah, double tank commander that shoots on death and a Rogal Dawn that's just hard to kill anyway.
And
then you're not thinking about the 2 normal tanks, having a lot of rerolls.
If you get a light board, you just go on one side objective, see the whole board.
What did I play? I played Ash on, I think it was Friday.
It was
Friday.
Friday. It was Friday. You played him on TTS on Saturday.
Saturday, yeah.
Saturday, yeah.
And the tanks just sat on my, because I was playing Crucible Battle, on that big L on both sides. Just sat down there, and every time anything popped out on an objective, it's like, because it had blast, it was 2d3 blast plus 1, so that's minimum you're going to get 4 shots, re-rolling all hits. I was getting 6 plasma cannon shots through, just killing 5. And it was like, fuck. You didn't even need to shoot the battle cannon sometimes, just everything was melting. It was horrific. I realised why they don't give God re-rolls anymore. It's just fucking...
No, especially when you've got lethal hits as well.
Yeah. The only thing what lets that down is the AP one on the battle cannon. But
have you not got the executioner for the extra AP now?
I've got more for 2 CP if I need it, but...
Yeah. There's no more to left.
You need it.
No. It's like, why take a Hellhound for the utility when you could just have more tanks?
Exactly, yeah. I could turn cover off, but if you position right, you won't have cover anyway. And trying to kill large things, you don't put the Russ into it. You put the tank commanders into it. And you're AP3 and AP4 natively anyway, so... Yeah, it'd be interesting.
Yeah, I do really like the list. Not something I want to play against, but it's going to be interesting to see how you do. And I think with the right pairings, you should get some very high scores there.
Yeah. Well, if I can go 4 wins, I'll be very happy.
What's your predictions then? Personal predictions for your games, and then team predictions.
Depending on matchups. Because I think we're not going to do well as a team which probably inflates my score high for myself. I think I'll go 4-1 on my own, but I think we'll go 2-3 as a team.
Yeah, I'm gunning for 2 wins. If we can do 2 wins as a team, I'll be very happy. Personal score, I don't really care.
He's gave up already.
There's no.
I mean, I'm normally someone who's first defender, so I've gone to teams events and lost all 5 games quite handily. So I'm kind of conditioned myself to do that as part of the team effort. It's just because Josh is so conditioned as attacker, he needs to get them wins to feel good.
You don't call me the oppressive predator for nothing.
No one's called you that in a while.
I know.
You've lost your title.
Teams.
You need to get your title back for that. I was on about having t-shirts made and everything. It just disappeared.
Yeah. That's when we get Alex's missus to do it all, design her own ones.
Yeah, that does look good.
Looks really good.
Yeah. I think we're going to go as a team 3-2. I'm confident. I'm confident in the boys. 3-2. And you know what? I'm going to go 3-2.
Just first defender.
Yeah, I'm fucking going for it. I'm fucking going for it. I'm going in with the confidence. I'm going for it.
So, how many games have you played in the last month?
1.
And you're going to go 3-2.
Yeah. I probably won't, but I'm confident.
I like the confidence.
I'm confident. I really like this list. I really like it.
I've heard this confidence before. Remember when Ben went into Mark Porter, game 1?
I mean, that was a godsend for him, to be fair.
Yeah.
If you look at his track record after that game, fucking hell.
Sometimes you have to lose games to be able to win more games.
Exactly.
That's the game I'm waiting for to actually finally get good.
Once you're at rock bottom, you can't get any lower. You just go higher. So.
True. That's very true.
So, no, I really like this list. It's probably one of the best lists I've had in a while. So.
It is very much your play style.
Yeah, it is. It's literally combat. It's got a bit of shooting. It's got a bit of everything. It's got a bit of objective play.
I'm just going to say big monsters.
Big monsters, yeah. Big monsters. The only thing that's literally missing from this list, and I'd love to have it in, is some rippers.
You say Scythe Hyrule.
Oh, and a Scythe Hyrule.
Yeah, legends units out loud though, otherwise we'd all have loads.
Yeah. But no, they're fucking legends now, which is fucking stupid. I'm still not over that. But no, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I am ready to fucking go.
Oh, I'll be holding you to that. If you don't get 3-2 on both your team result and your personal result, I'll be very disappointed.
I'll be disappointed because I am confident that I can do it, and I'm confident the team can do it.
I'll have to do a sweepstake and make sure he sticks to it.
I'm fucking sticking to it.
Put your money where your mouth is.
I will put my money where my mouth is. I ain't got my wallet on me. I'll get my $5 out now and just throw it at you. I'll fucking stick with it. I'll be disappointed if I don't do it. But we'll see. We'll see.
Should be doable. So it's all going to come down to the draw.
It comes down to the draw. As long as I don't get.
We don't know if Brant isn't 3 under the bus as well.
No, Brant's going to throw himself under the bus.
What Chaos Knights is not.
Captain takes it. Captain takes for the team. It's like that captain goes down with the ship.
But Brant's not taking Wargaming though, is he? Or is he?
Oh, actually not sure. I don't know what he decided. I can't remember because he was even umming and ahhing about it.
And he really wanted to.
He was.
I can't remember if.
He was really. I was surprised if he hasn't took it.
No, he hasn't.
Oh, he
He's
hasn't.
just got the Nurglings and Plague Bearers, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 knights. 12, sorry. Forgot the character one. So 12 War Dogs and 1 unit of 10 Plague Bearers and 3 Nurglings is his list. So, yeah, it's going to be... Well, it's just Chaos Knights, isn't it?
Chaos Knights.
You either love it or you hate it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It should be interesting. I think I'd be very tempted to put Brand down as first defender.
No, every team will have a way to just wipe 12 War Dogs off the face of the earth immediately.
Yeah, but they're going to put that down as attacker.
But they'll have. I would have thought everyone has 2 options and can immediately just put it down as 2 attacking straight away. Maybe second defender, but definitely not first defender. I think there has to be Ash over here.
Yeah, it's definitely not going to be Tom. It's not going to be Jed. It won't be Ash.
It could be Ash because triple whirlwind.
Oh, true. Yeah.
I mean, that is such a bitch to play against.
Oh, is it
though?
Yeah, but that's you. I was literally about to say that's playing you, though. You when you talk about this situation, you don't count, Josh. You're just a void.
Whirlwinds don't hurt tanks. They hurt everyone else.
They hurt Lord Solar and proceeded to die next turn because fuck that.
And they're just like, I don't care. I have tank miners up all of themselves. Just to give the listeners a rundown of this amazing list, because everybody fucking loves it. Ashley Farn on Dark Angels as Storm Lance Task Force. He's got Azrael, Lieutenant with Combi Weapon, the Lion, because why not? 5 Assault Intercessors, 10 Deathwing Knights in 2 groups of 5, 6 Inner Circle Companions, 2 small Scout Squads, 3 Whirlwinds, and a Kaladis Assassin.
He did
Thing of beauty.
Interesting. He was running the Deathwing Knights. And it was on about changing the ICC when I played him on Saturday. Clearly he's done it. Makes sense.
Yeah, you definitely want that. Two units of 5 Deathwing Knights and then 1 Inner Circle Companions, because it's just so hard to fight in combat because you've got Lionel Johnson and everything there. It's hard to more wound because of all the defences you've got there. You've got 3 Whirlwinds that will just ruin you if you try and stage or stand out in the open. And it's just really beefy. I mean, it certainly could be a defender list. It certainly could. But then equally, I think that paired into the right thing, it will ruin someone very quickly.
Yeah.
Like any like Orcs, World Eaters, GSC, anything that wants to like do little skirmish battles is just going to get picked up quite quickly. I think a lot of like Vanguard Nids would really struggle against that. I think most invasion fleets struggle against that. Like I would have quite liked to have tried against it because I think my list, which we'll get onto in a minute, really fucking hates that list.
It is a nice list. It's got legs. It just needs a few more reps with it just to really nail it down.
Yeah. Certainly.
He'll get that. He's got it. He's playing on Wednesday. I'm actually coming down on Wednesday as well. The first time in a long time.
The heavens.
Yeah. I told Ben, he's like, that is a shocker.
So this is the beginning of the end.
What, for your team?
This is where the world dies. I see it now. Ash, the nomer of the world, back playing Warhammer on a Wednesday night.
And we just have to see how many times he complains about his dice, because I might be there, I might not be, I'm not sure yet. I'll just keep an ear out for him.
I'm not.
Do it. You need to come down, Matt.
I'm using
You need more
my.
games.
I'm using my dice this time. I'm not using the dice I used on Thursday.
Or one of them, the clickers they have on Dorman.
Oh yeah, the bouncers.
Every time. My dice.
I'm using
My
my.
dice.
I'm using my dice this time.
Oh, you know what we do need to play though at the weekend?
What?
Ash Bingo.
Yeah, but it won't work for you lot because my team Armand will be near me. You'll be too far away to be able to hear it. Like,
Probably won't be though.
I plan on winning before the first game.
what? You're just gonna get it all out of me on a Friday night?
Oh yeah, 100%.
I don't know how you're gonna do that. Me and Jelly are in a separate hotel.
I mean, Nerf guard. Fuck you, Josh.
Fuck you, Josh. You can have that now.
Exactly. We'll definitely do it at Hellstorm.
Oh, we'll do it at Hellstorm.
Yeah, there's a lot of us going there.
9 of us.
9 of us going. I know you put on earlier, Matt, about who's going, and last time I looked, it was 6 of us. So
yeah, there's 2 people not in the chat that are going. It's easier to say who's not going at this point.
Ben.
That's why I asked DJ if he was going or not.
Yeah.
Go on in, Matt. Your list.
Yeah, my list. Well, okay, so it's changed so much. It's probably gone through about 4 or 5 iterations because of the personnel changes to our team. So we've got a Tyranid invasion fleet, pretty standard. 2 brood lords, a neurotalent with the alien cunning enhancement, which is a redeploy, so you can kind of guess what's coming next. 10 gargoyles, 2x10 hormigants, Biovore, 2x10 gene stealers, a lictor, 3 raveners, 6 Vonlines leapers, an exoqueen, 2 maliceptors, and 2 tyrannifexes with the rupture cannons.
Well, that's what I missed from my list. Raveners. I've got them in as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I do quite like them in a minute, just as a Kaleidos assassin intimidator.
Yeah, it's a
The uppy downy.
very nice list. I like it.
Yeah.
We finally got a list Matt likes now. After the problems we had with the Crushers.
Yeah. So I've probably played almost a dozen Crusher Stampede games, and I appreciate that it's good. People tend to do very well with it in Meta Monday. People do well with it in teams. I, for the love of God, cannot get it to work.
I have not tried it yet. Still not tried it.
I'd give it a go. You'll quite like the playstyle, but I find it far too swingy.
It was just your reaction after the last Hellstorm. I was like, do not fucking try Crusher Stampede. It's shit.
It gets worse. I think I know how to play around it. Makes it worse. And I'm very well equipped to stop all the shenanigans.
But it's not you. I took it to the last Hellstorm, and I played against lists that I should technically be very good into, but I kept finding it to be so swingy. You'd fail a couple of saves, and you'd lose a monster when you should have done, or you'd shoot your whole army into a knight and not kill it, and then you've just instantly lost the game, and it's just not consistent or reliable. And certainly in the Hellstorm, with all the different terrain matchups, there's just too many variables. And I've never liked that play style of having. I mean, I say I never liked it. I did like the original 9th edition Crusher Stampede, but that was very different.
That was the best ever.
Exactly.
It was the best.
The new version is just there's just not enough models. There's just not enough dice for me to just have that consistency. And that's, as Josh says, why I very much like this, because it's the Gene Stealers, the Von Ryan's Leapers give you that kind of front foot. You've got all the monsters to back yourself up. You've got great stratagems from the invasion fleet. Alien Cunning redeploy means that your opponent never know where your Von Ryans are going to be, where your Gene Stealers are going to be, where your Rupture Cannons are going to be. It's just nothing set in stone, and there's just so many tricks, and it's what I've been missing after playing Voltan for 10 months.
You can do a bit of everything. You got speed.
And then obviously you've got lethal hits or sustained hits, so I can kind of flex into a bit of everyone, which again, why I think I'm quite a rounded list for this weekend.
You got some.
Still with the Neurotyrant, didn't you?
I've got the what?
Neurotyrant.
Yes, yeah. Neurotyrant's there. He's got the alien cunning. So I've got the Shadow of the Warp option.
That's just so good for like just fucking your opponent over.
Yeah, there's just so much play. The Ravelers go up and down. The Wrong Lines Leapers with the fights first, and the Infiltrate redeploy. The Execute Mouseceptors, like for instance, you like fighting the Geniuses in combat with a Mouseceptor nearby is going to be horrendously bad because they can stack a -2 to hit. Obviously, it caps at -1, but the fact is there is good. You've got -2 to hit. You potentially got Catalyst, or you've got a Fire of Death. How do you kill them? And then they just overrun into position when they kill you.
You've also got Devastating Wounds in that list as well.
Yeah. But now they're strength 5 as well, and then you've got the Shadow and the Warp because they're synapse with the -2 to blow the hive time when they tag something in combat. You just blow the I'm giving all my tricks away, but yeah, you just blow the Shadow and Warp.
Don't worry, I'm gonna
combat.
post this on either late Friday night or Saturday morning, so
it's fine. It's not going to make a shed of difference.
We are not going to lose a game because of this. The games we've already lost.
You've already lost before.
That is not the issue.
Yeah. But no, I really like this list, and it's going to be a good base to see what I want to take to Hellstorm, because it's definitely going to be Tyranids. It's definitely going to be Invasion Fleet, and it's going to be probably a good 80% of what's already here in this list. Probably a few tweaks to account for all the different terrain setups. And I've played 2 games with this list so far. Been really successful in both. Just want to maybe tweak a couple of monsters, maybe a few pieces here and there. Like, I'd really like another unit of gargoyles. I'd like a pyrovore, for instance. Whilst I like the 5 monsters, i.e. the X-Queen, Mouseceptors, T-Fexes, I'm not sure if that combination is correct, so I might tweak it a little bit. There's a lot to play around, but I'm very confident, more so than I have been a lot lately, about this list in an event, let alone a team's event. So we'll have to see how it goes. And then we get paired something ridiculous round 1. I'm like, fuck.
Fuck this list. Don't like this list now. Fuck off. I really wanted to get Saga Pyrovore in, but just you can't do it. And I do really want to try the Gene Stealers and Broodlord, but I don't know how. I just don't know how the fuck I fit that in, because what is it, 270 for 10 Gene Stealers and the Broodlord, or is it more than that?
150 for the Gene Stealers, 80 for the Broodlord, so 230.
230. It's just it's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot of points, but then also the combination is 10 points cheaper than a Stormlord and 5 points cheaper than a Hive Tyrant. And you're like, I'd rather just take that on than.
Yeah.
I know they have very different usage, but it does seem very well costed when you put it like that.
The vet on a Stormlord, though.
Yeah, I mean, Stormlord's very good, but he doesn't really do much in isolation.
Yeah, you just get like weird out did against Ben. Give him the Tyrant Guard bodyguard.
Yeah.
I can just go yeet down the centre.
Yeetus deletus.
Well, they're not great offensively, but defensively they're amazing.
Yeah.
We're literally going to be coming out of teams on Sunday, and it's going to be make your changes, submit your list.
Is it though? I thought it was a Saturday night submission.
Oh, is it a Saturday?
Do you know, Josh?
I think it's Sunday still.
Okay, that's good. Because I'd like more games to practice before I commit.
I'll ask the question.
Find out, Josh. Find out. Because we need to know.
It might be on the Young Lad, that's what I've got.
I mean, I've probably jinxed this list now. I've said I'm confident in it, but I think I'm just gonna...
You've already jinxed it.
Oh.
Yeah, I won't worry about anything else.
Well, this is
The
what...
thing I would say about your list, Ash, for Hellstorm is that there are a lot of tables that are very dense.
Yeah.
I.e., the player place terrain one and the frontier terrain. If you get one or two matches on them, you are gonna struggle because there's nowhere for your monsters to move. In a lot of instances, you're bottlenecking them, and someone can just stand a unit, the Quillons, battle line, whatever they want, in front of that narrow alleyway, and all your monsters have nowhere to go. So in that regard, you probably want the redeploy if nothing else, because then you can throw more of them in strat reserve, or you may want to look at getting a few more. I mean, it's a great time to try out the Broodlord.
Yeah, well, I'd probably drop the Exocrines. Drop the 2 Exocrines, then I could get the Broodlord and Gene Stealer in, a second Pyrovore in. So,
yeah, no, it's Saturday at 8 o'clock.
It's Saturday at 8 o'clock.
Okay, so it is going to be finish game 3 early. Get that listed.
Okay, fine, yeah. So,
Well, you'll know by game 2.
Yeah, you really. I think it might just be play game 3 on the clock, pause for 5 minutes, and game 3, like, I'm just going to submit my list. And then
I might have to make up a backup list then, just in case, right? So, 8 o'clock on a Saturday. Fuck. Jeez.
It's normally done that way. It's fine.
I can never remember. Yeah. Anything else to add? Josh, you had anything else? Any more sad tears before?
No, I'm going to save them all for you, Ash. It's fine.
What? When you got a bottle of rum and you're crying?
Yeah. That's what it's going to be.
I think we'll leave it there. And yeah. Cheers for listening. Cheers for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.